Let's start from just stream pattern. There's some pause in the P&A, don't need the lines. So let's go to 24 hours after that. We're not doing today's because it's way past 8 p.m. actually, so it's 7 p.m. actually. So let's see, the P&A is going to be positive. Actually negative, but the negative P&A when you go more southwest, it gets stronger. The negative P&A, when it goes to northeast, the negative P&A gets weaker. So let's talk about the next 24 hours after that. There's some negative P&A, but if we go more northeast to go, the weaker the negative P&A is. When it goes more southwest, the stronger positive P&A is. Let's go to 7 p.m. This is the last one. So there's some negative in it, but if we go more southwest, it's stronger than negative in is. More northeast is more less strong than negative P is. So let's go to final. Could be final hour. This is actual final hour, so there's some negative in it, but with the same thing, it's when you go like more southwest, you go more southwest, you go stronger than negative P is. So it's northeast, more northeast to go, same things. So I didn't talk about that much in for tomorrow. So when you go like this is like for tomorrow, it's gonna be negative PNA, but more sideways to go is stronger than negative PNA is, and more northeast you go is about opposite. So let's talk about the pressure pattern. So here it is. So 1020 and there's some pressures hiding. So let's zoom out to Ontario. So 1000 So 1020 millibars and 1016 millibars of pressure. So, oh, that's wrong time. So it has to be 7 p.m. So I could do 2 a.m. So 1022 and 1028 millibars of pressure. But we in at Toronto is actually around 1030. So let's go to the 24 hours after that, like December 22nd, close to Christmas. So this 1028 millibars of pressure, that's only one. So let's go to 24 hours after that. So there should be a pressure. So 1012 and this 1016 millibars of pressure. Let's zoom into Toronto actually. Affecting Sunday Ontario. Don't need to change anything. So let's go to 7 p.m. December 24th, Christmas Eve. So 1028 millibars of pressure. There's nothing else. So let's go to Christmas Day. So that's way off. So let's talk about upcoming patterns. So precipitation pattern. So lines head or wave, white tan or sun, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Solid Bay, Midland, Orlando, Barrie, Georgia, Port Elgin, Hanover. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So let's go to 1 p.m. actually. So Lines head or wave, white tan or sun, Collingwood, Port Elgin, Hanover, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Solid Bay, Midland, Orlando, Barrie, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Uxbridge, Peterborough, Coburg, Belleville. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So let's do it again. So there's not need to game for mic works. So let's go to 7 p.m. So let's see, Oshawa is all off. So Uxbridge is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Boy, Elgin, Honor sees nothing. So Niagara on the lake could get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 7 a.m. So Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Solid Bay, it's going to be extra Palm Beach. So it's going to so Palm Beach, no, Thunder Beach, Solid Bay, Midland is going to get or it's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 1 p.m. There's nothing else. So 7 p.m. London, Langton, Long Point gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 7 a.m. Most of southern Ontario is gonna get some light snowfall, so actually 0.25. So 9 said, Bay, Whiteton, Port Elgin, Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, South Bay, Midland, Orlando, Barrie, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Scarborough, Stoffel, Newmarket, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough, Niagara, and the Lake parts of Niagara Falls City for 80, not parts of it. So London, Langton, Long Point, those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, down to Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of snowfall. So let's go to next hour, which is 1 p.m. actually. So Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Collingwood, Georginia, Beverly Isles, Scarborough, downtown Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Hopes Bay, Lions Head. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's do Oakville, Hamilton, Burlington, Niagara on Lake, Niagara Falls City, Fort Erie, London, Lang Point, Langton, Port Elgin, Hanover. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, so including Whiteton. So if it's in Lions Head, oh wait, that's wrong. So it's not part of rainfall. So let's go to 10 p.m. So Coburg, Belleville, gonna get 480. Those is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 7 a.m. There's nothing else. 1 p.m. There's nothing else. 7 p.m. There's nothing else. Let's go to 7 a.m. off the limit. So let's look at total rainfall. No, total precipitation, any precipitation per 12 hours. So this refresh, so everything set back to normal. So wire turn on sun mean average 0.7 millimeters of rainfall, 0.7 Hobart Bay line said is gonna be 0.6, could be 0.5. So Salt Lake Bay by Thunder Beach going to get some 0.7 by this X the mean average. So X precipitation is going to be 0.8. Same thing in Midland, Salt Lake Bay actually is going to be 0. Something. So 0.7 or 0.7. Beverly Isles is going to be 1.1 millimeters. So Barrie is going to be 1.2 amount per 30. So Georginia is going to be 1.30 millimeters. So that's the mean average, but the actual precipitation is going to be different. So it's actually going to be 1.2 millimeters of rainfall. So it's just going to say mean average. So Uxbridge 1 millimeter, Peterborough 1 millimeters, Port Elgin 1.2. Actually, that's going to be wrong. So it's actually 1.6. So Hanover is going to be 1.2 millimeters of rainfall, like 1.3 actually. So if it's anything close to like 1.7, the color is going to be like 1.6. So so if anything is wrong about the closer to like darkest light color is closest, it's going to be like that. So Niagara on the lake is 0.7. So even some 0.2 in parts of Niagara on the lake also. So Orangeville doesn't count. It could be, but actually it doesn't count. So let's go to 24 hours after that. So 7 p.m. So London, Langton, Long Point is going to get some 0.27, no, 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. Rest of Southern Ontario sees nothing, even though it shows something. So let's go to 7 a.m. This is if it's the rest of Southern Ontario, that was wrong. It was different dates. So it's this like parts of Ontario don't usually count. So Newmarket, Stouffville is going to be 2 millimeters of rainfall. 2.5 Scarborough, down to Toronto 3, Mississauga 3, Brampton 4, Richmond Hill is going to be 4 millimeters. Hamilton 3, Niagara on the Lake 2, Niagara Falls City is 3, Fort Erie is going to be 2 millimeters. So Oakville 3, Oshawa is 1 Uxbridge, Whitetown 2, Collingwood 2, Palm Beach is going to be 1.3, Thunder Beach is going to be 1.4, Salt Lake Bay is 1.2, Erie, Midland is going to be 1 millimeters, Sorella is going to be 0.7 millimeters, Jordania actually is going to be 1.1 millimeters, actually 0. No, it's going to be 1.0. So Beverly Isles is going to get so 1.4 millimeters of rainfall. So Barry is going to be same thing, 1.4. So let's go to Port Elgin's 2. Hanover is also 2. Coburg is going to be 0.7. Peterborough is going to be 0.6 millimeter. Actually, 0.6 is possible. So London 2 millimeters. Langton, Lampoy doesn't really count. So Lions Head or Bay is going to be no Hope's Bay is different. So Hope's Bay is going to be 3 millimeter. Actually, it's going to be 2.5. So it's going to be 3 millimeters on Hope's Bay. Lions Head the same thing. So 3. So skip like Long Point, Langton. So ignore. So for Erie, Greensby, and Owen Sun skipped. So no, there's 7 a.m. So let's go to 7 p.m. Actually, this is actual hours. So 3 millimeters of rain. So for Scarborough, it's going to be 4 millimeters, down to 4. Brampton 1. Mississauga, it's going to be 1, but it's actually 0.8. So actually 0.9. So Uxbridge 3, the mark is 2. Orange World is going to be 1 millimeters of rainfall. So Orange World is going to get some 1.2 millimeters of rainfall. So Peterborough 5, Coburg 4, Belleville 5, Niagara on the Lake 0.7. Niagara and the Fall City is going to be 1.0.7. For Erie is going to be 1.2, the mean average. So Wireton, no, we're not going to do Owen Sound. So Wireton is going to be 0.7. Collingwood is going to get some 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. Port Elgin Honor is going to be 0.7. So Hope's Bay is going to be 1.2. Lions Head is going to be 1.2. Berries 2.5. Jardinias 3. Beverly Isles 1.2. Lorilla 5 millimeters. Midland is going to be 4 millimeters. Midland, including solid beach. So Bombay Thunder Beach is going to be 3 millimeters of rainfall. So Hamilton, Burlington is going to be 0.6. No, Hamilton, Burlington, Oakville is actually 0.6 millimeters. So guess why it doesn't count. So I only do London. So London is actually 0.7 because borderline. So let's do Orange Photos is done. Orange Photos is done actually. So let's go to Beverly Isles is done. So let's go to 7 p.m. December 24. There's nothing else. Let's go to. That's way too far off. Is it days before like 7 p.m.? Like December 23rd actually. So let's go to December 7th. This is nothing only and there's nothing else. So let's go to 10 p.m. There's nothing. So let's talk about total snowfall. So 10 p.m. actually. So London 0.1 centimeters, 1 centimeters in Whitetown, Collingwood 0.8. Everywhere in Toronto, it's going to be 0.2. Newmarket is 0.2. Orangeville is also 0.2. Uxbridge is 1.0. Oshawa is 0.4. Coburg is 0.8. Peterborough 1.3. Belleville is 0.2. 4. Everywhere in Niagara Falls 0.2. 0.3. Hamilton. Mississauga 0.2. Oakville 0.2. So 0.3. So 0.3 in Oakville. So Port Elgin is going to be 1.4. Hanover is going to be 1.3. Collingwood's done. So Lions Head is going to be 0. Let's do Lions Head again. So Lions Head is 0.4. Hope's Bay is actually could be 0.7. Bomb Beach is actually 1.3 centimeters. Thunder Beach is actually going to be 1 centimeter. Solid Bay is 0.9. Midland is going to be so it's actually 1.0 is a Midland, and Thunder Beach is actually 1.2. So, actually, Midland is 1.2, and 1.3 is a solid base. So, so Lilla is going to be 0. No, that's the 1.3. The 1.1 centimeters is the Last, so that means same thing as like as Thunder Beach, so don't need to correct. So Midland is Midland is actually same thing as Orilla actually. So Berry is going to be 1.4. Jodinia is going to be 2. Gonna do that later. So 1.3 is in Beverly Isles. Georginia is going to be Georginia is going to be so Georginia is actually going to be 1.5 centimeters. So let's go to next hours. So next day actually. So December 22nd, 7 p.m. So London 0.5. So Hamlet is off the list. So there's nothing else. So let's go to next hour, next day actually. So let's go to 7 p.m. December 23rd. So snowfall 1.9. Scarborough is going to be 1. No, it's going to be 2.5 centimeters. 2.7 Delta Toronto. Brampton 0.8. Mississauga 0.8. Newmarket 1.1. Orangeville is going to be 1.1. Actually 1 centimeters. Uxbridge 2.0. Oshawa is 2.9. Peterborough 4.0. Coburg 2.4, Belleville 3.7, Bytown 0.2, Collingwood 0.5. So there's two berries. So berries a bit far from the borderline 1.3, so 1.3, 1.4, and Beverly Isles. Berry same thing. So Georginia is going to be the one Georginia is actually 1.6 centimeters. So it's actually 2.5. So it's 1.6. 1.6 actually most of the time. So actually, same thing as berries. It's gonna be 1.4 centimeters. So let's go to actually 2.0 centimeters of snow falls in Georgia actually. So let's go to next hours. So let's go to December 24th. There's nothing else. Let's go to December. It's gonna be too far. Just December 24. There's nothing else. So total sleet and then so London is 0.1 millimeters of freezing rain. Niagara on the Lake is 0.1 millimeters of rain, freezing rain, and 0.26 millimeters freezing rain. No, this is Leeds, so it's gonna be in parts of Niagara Falls City. So let's look at freezing rain totals. So let's go to 70 or something is showing up. So let's go to whole day of December 23rd. Let's start up from beginning actually. So 8 p.m. There's nothing else. 7 p.m. also. There's 7 p.m. again. December 23rd. There's something is showing up. So 7 p.m. So Niagara on the Lakes is nothing. So Stouffville is going to get some 0.26 millimeter, actually 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. Barely is going to be 0.27 millimeters of freezing rain. So orange. So there's nothing else. Let's go to December 24th, 7 p.m. This is no changes. There is no changes actually. So let's look at the temperature patterns. So it's gonna take a while to set up everything. So let's go to skip all the way to 7 a.m. So London -7, Bytown -6, Collingwood -6. Check the how long the video is. So Brampton is -5. Mississauga is going to be -4. Downtown Toronto -4. Scarborough -5. Stouffville -7. Newmarket -7. Orangeville -7. So it's -7. Uxbridge -7. Oshawa is going to be -6. Peterborough -6. Coburg -4. Belleville -4. Niagara on the Lake -4. Niagara Falls City -5. Fort Erie -5. Hamilton -5. Oakville, same thing. I don't need to say Oakville. So Lionshead or Bay is going to be 5 degrees. Watertown -6 degrees. Collingwood -6 degrees. Already done. Don't need. So Port Elgin -5. Hanover minus something. So -6 degrees. So let's do Palm Beach. So Palm Beach is actually close to -3 degrees. Thunder Beach is actually going to be -2. Solid Bay is -2. So -5 degrees is the Midlands. So Midlands. So let's go to Lake Cinco. So -5 is in Orla. Barry is -6. Georginia is going to be -5. Beverly is -6 degrees. So let's go to 3 p.m. Clear this. So London -5, Whiteham -7, Collingwood -6. Okay, let's set up the lines properly. So Port Elgin is going to be -6 degrees. Hanover is going to be -6 degrees. So -6 degrees. Port Elgin, Hanover is done. So Brampton -3, Mississauga -3, Downtown -3. Scarborough -3, Stouffville -4, Newmarket Orangeville is going to be -5. Uxbridge is -6 degrees, Oshawa is -4, Coburg -3, -6, Peterborough, Belleville -4, -3, Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City -4, Hamilton -3, Oakville -3. Good point. So let's keep on sound. So line said Obey is going to be -7 degrees. Bomb Beach is going to be -6. Thunder Beach -6. Solid Beach is actually -7. Midland is going to be -9 degrees. So 9 degrees. Peterborough -6 degrees. So Barrie is -7. Georginia is going to be -6. Beverly Hills is -6. Orilla is going to be -9 degrees. So let's go to next hour. Actually, let's correct everything is fixed. So we might skip like most of the video is going to be skipped. So most of the cities are going to get, not most of the cities. So this is the cities are going to be skipped for most part of all part of the video. It's going to be Long Point, Langton, Green Spy, Orange Sound. So those cities. So let's go to 37 a.m. So line said, oh, Bay is going to be -1 degrees. Whiteton is -3. Collingwood -6. It's going to take me a while to erase. So -1 is in Port Elgin. Hanover is going to be -2 degrees. London -5 degrees. -8 Brampton. -9 Stouffville. Scarborough is going to be -7. Downtown Toronto -6. -6 is in Stouffville. No, Mississauga. So Hamilton -5. Niagara on Lake -4. Niagara Falls City -5. Milton. Stony Market Orangeville is -9. Uxbridge -9. Oshawa is -6. Peterborough -7. -3 Coolburg. -6 Belleville. So let's go to Palm Beach. So Palm Beach is going to be closest is -3. Thunder Beach is going to be minus something. So it's actually going to be -3 degrees. Same thing as Solid Bay. So Midland is usually missed. So I'm gonna skip Midland. So for this video. So Lala is going to be -6 degrees. So it's actually -5 degrees. It's in Midland. Actually -6. So Barry is going to be -8. No, -7 degrees. Georginia is going to be -6 degrees. Beverly Hills is -8 degrees. Quebec. So let's go to next hour. Let's go to 3 p.m. So Whiteham 1 degrees, Collingwood 1 degrees, Lionshead or Bay is going to be 1 degrees, London 1 degrees, Hamilton 2 degrees, Brampton down to Toronto 1 degrees, Mississauga 1 degrees, Oakville same thing, don't need to say. Niagara on Lake 3 degrees, Niagara Falls City is 2 degrees, Stouffville 0 degrees, 0.5, no, Scarborough is 1 degrees, Newmarket, Orangeville is gonna be 0 degrees, so Uxbridge -1, Oshawa is 1 degrees, Peterborough -1, Coburg 1 degrees, Belleville 1 degrees, Port Elgin 2 degrees, Hanover is going to be 1 degrees. So Beach, Palm Beach is going to be 1 degrees, Thunder Beach 2 degrees, Solid Bay is going to be 1 degrees, Midland 1 degrees, Solila 1 degrees, Georginia 1 degrees, Beverly ISO's 0, Barry 0, so rest of Southern Ontario, if it's done, that's finished. So let's go to 7 a.m. actually. So London 1 degrees, Whiteham 1 degrees, Collingwood 0 degrees, Lionshead or Bay, Boylston, Ottawa is going to be 1 degrees, Brampton, downtown Toronto, Mississauga, Hamilton, Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City. No, it skipped Niagara on the Lake. So it's Niagara on the Lake 2 degrees, Niagara Falls City is 1 degrees, Oshawa, Cobourg is 1 degrees, Stouffville 0 degrees, Scarborough 0 degrees. So Newmarket, Orangeville, Uxbridge -1, Peterborough -2, Belleville -1. So I skipped something. So Bomb Beach is 0, Solid Bay is going to be 0, Thunder Beach is going to be 1 degrees. Valley is going to be -1, Georginia is going to be 0, Beverly Hills is -1, Lula is going to be -2 degrees. So let's go to -1. So 1 degree is in Oak. So 1 degree stays in Oak. Wait, 2 degrees in Oak also. So let's go to 3 p.m. So London 4, Whitetown or Collingwood 2, Newmarket, Stouffville, Orange Walls 2, Oshawa 2, Coburg 2, Belleville 2, 3 is in downtown Toronto, Brampton, Mississauga is minus. No, not minus, but 3 degrees, Hamilton 3 degrees, Niagara on Lake 4, 3 is Niagara Falls City, Uxbridge 1, Peterborough 1 degrees, Barrie 2 degrees, Georginia 1 degrees, no, it's gonna be 2. So 2 degrees, Beverly Hills is 2, Lilla is going to be 1, Palm Beach is going to be 2, Thunder Beach 2, Solid Base 2, Midland is going to be 2, 3 degrees Celsius, Boyles. In Hanover is going to be 2 degrees. No, 3 degrees in Port Elgin, 2 degrees is in Hanover. So let's go to next hour. It is 7 a.m. So London -2, Whiteham -7, Collingwood -5, -3, Brampton -3 is in downtown Toronto. So -2 is in Mississauga. So exit Mississauga -2 is Topher -5, Scarborough -4. Richmond Hill usually skipped, so it's going to be -4. Newmarket Orange Wells -5. So Mississauga is -3. So Hamilton -2, -1 Niagara Falls City, 0 degrees Niagara on the Lake. Uxbridge is -7, including Peterborough, -6 Oshawa, -5 Cobourg, Belleville -4. So Lion's Head or Bay is going to be -6 degrees. So Palm Beach is going to be -4 degrees. Thunder Beach -4. Salt Lake Bay is going to be minus something, -5, -6. Midland is going to be -8. Orilla -7 degrees. Georginia is going to be -6 degrees. Same thing in Beverly Hills. Barrie is going to be -6 degrees. So let's look at next hour. Port Elgin is going to be -5 degrees. Hanover is going to be -6 degrees. So 4 p.m. So London 0, Wartime 3, -3, Collingwood -4, -4 is in Orange. Well, Newmarket is going to be -4. Also Stouffville -3, Scarborough -2.5, down to Toronto -2. Mississauga is going to be minus something. So minus just erase it so it's actually -2. So -2 is in Mississauga. Brampton -3. Shenhill is going to be -2.5 degrees. So Oshawa is -4, -5 Uxbridge, -8 Peterborough, -5 Coburg, -6 Belleville. Everywhere in Niagara Falls is going to be -1. Hamilton Bay take 0. So Port Elgin is going to be -2. Hanover is going to be -2. So Bomb Beach -5. Thunder Beach is going to be -5. Solid Bay is -6. Midland is going to be -6. So Olala -8. Barry is going to be -5. Georginia is going to be So Georginia's actually is going to be minus something. So it's going to be -4 point, no, it's going to be -4. Beverly Hills is actually -4 degrees. So let's go to next hour. This next hour. It's going to take a minute so to correct like Georginia. So Georginia's actually is going to be like -4.5. So Beverly Hills is also -4 actually. Is -4.5 is in Georginia. So let's go to actually yeah this -4. So 4.5. -4.5 is Beverly Hills is Georginia. So let's go to 7 a.m. That's so this is the mm, end of the video. That's still Richmond Hill. So Richmond Hill is gonna be -5. Mississauga don't really counts. So let's do it next hour. It's 3 p.m. So Richmond Hill is going to get some -3 degrees. So we do 7 a.m. for Midland. So Midland is going to get some. Let's see, the temperatures is going to be -4 degrees. So -4 degrees actually. So let's go to 3 p.m. Midland is going to be -7 degrees, actually -9. So -9 degrees. So Richmond Hill is done. So let's go to 7 a.m. So Richmond Hill is going to be -8 degrees. So Midland has to be actually -5 degrees. This is actually -5.5. Actually, it's going to be -5 degrees. So let's go to 3 p.m. So do between hill and Midland. So 1 degree system in between hills. So Midland has to be 1 degrees. So let's go to 7 a.m. So Richmond Hill is going to be 0 degrees. So Midland is going to be -1 degrees. So let's go to 3 p.m. Midland is going to be 2 degrees. Richmond Hill is going to be 2 degrees. So let's go to 7 a.m. Midland is going to be -8. Richmond Hill is going to be -3 degrees. So let's go to the final hour, which is 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. sometimes. So -6. So -6 is in Midland. So Richmond Hill is going to be -3 degrees. So this is the actual end of the video.